Hello, hi everyone. This is Richa. I'm back again. I wanted to wish all our viewers a very happy World Health Day. It's all about us. I wish everyone here a very happy and healthy mind, healthy body, and a healthy soul. So, today on this really, relevant day, I wanted to, bring to you Divya and Nikhil. Hi, Divya. Hi, Nikhil.
Hi.
So, Divya Nikhil are the founders of Freshly Meals. They gave up their corporate career after, I think, working around and being in the rut. I think they realized the importance of healthy living and healthy being. And they're doing such innovative clutter baking, work. So, I want to, introduce both of you. So, Divya Nikhil, welcome to our show. Thank you so much for taking out time. We would love to, start with a short intro of both of you, and then we can talk about Freshly Meals, how it got founded.
Hi, Richa. Thank you so much for having us on your show. So basically, I'm Nikhil, born and brought up here. So fashion designer. Did my portfolio for 2 years before I got married in Dubai. Did a few jobs in Dubai. Loved it. I love the city. But then we just wanted, and we are foodies. So then we didn't realize the gap in the market, which is why the fresh meal happened. I pass it over to Nikhil now.
Hi guys, and I'm Nikhil again from Delhi. Did my MBA in Australia and suddenly landed up in Dubai. Been in Dubai since 2007, and from 2007 till 2016, I was in the corporate field across different categories and industries, and was just getting burnt out. And I felt that it's time that we start looking into ourselves inwards and see what else we can do with ourselves. And that's when Freshly generated. We thought there is a gap in the market, and let's move on to that. So yeah, that's a bit.
Great.
I
Nikhil, Divya, you'll have to be a little closer to the mic. The audio is not really very audible. So, just a little bit closer. Maybe we can focus. Yeah, so that's fine. Yeah, so let's talk about Freshly Meals. What's the concept? What's it all about? And, how you got the idea to seed this.
So basically, freshly meals, as the name suggests, fresh meals delivered to you at your doorstep on a daily basis, depending on your goals. So, for example, if you want to lose weight or gain muscle, or if you have a particular condition like PCOS or diabetes or whatever it may be, we are going to help you curate a meal for you, give you tons of options to choose from, and deliver that healthy, yummy food to your house. That's what Freshly Meals is.
Wow. So how do you, formulate the plans? Like, can you walk me through a plan? Suppose I am a client and I'm looking for certain, health benefits, or I have a certain goal. So how do you decipher what is suited for me, and what all plans do you have for me as a client?
Okay, so we do have a lot of plans based on your individual goals. Whether it's fat loss, whether it is if you have diabetes, if you're looking to build muscle, if you're looking to build body mass. We have certified nutritionists on board who help individual clients. They track their body requirements. We do a body analysis as well, and we do weekly checks on them to make sure they're actually on track. So the first important part is for us to, ensure what the client's key requirements are, what are their objectives, what do they want to do. Based on that, we curate plans based on their allergies, their requirements, their preferences, in terms of what kind of food they prefer, their likes, their dislikes. And based on that, we produce food on their requirements and get it delivered on a daily basis. So of course, sometimes clients prefer having breakfast themselves, and we just support them with main meals only. But then there are certain clients who want breakfast, lunch, dinner, the snacks which come throughout the day. So it's all portion controlled, it's all calorie controlled, macros controlled, depending on individual clients' requirements. So it's again, every body is different. Every person's type is requirements are different. So it's all about understanding their individual needs. Based on their individual needs, we formulate their portions, and based on that, we start delivering meals. And of course, tracking is very important as well, and that's what we do. There are weekly tracking. Our nutritionists, our team of nutritionists actually get in touch with our clients week on week to see how their progress is coming along. And if there are any tweaks, any adjustments which need to be done along the way, we make them, and we take it from there.
Wow. So, all the hard work is being done by you. You guide, you plan, you help, one choose, and then you deliver the food. Wow. That's like so amazing. Most of the hard work is being done by you. So, my next question is, I think we all start with that momentum. Oh, I have to do this, I have to do that. But, so how do you make sure that your clients are, following? They are maintaining their momentum, which they started out with, because, it's not easy being on any kind of a plan. And also, how do you then gauge, like you were saying, you have to keep monitoring. So how do you then take care of these aspects?
So, with the consistency of being on the plan, we are giving our clients so many options to choose from so many different cuisines. For example, on a daily basis, only in breakfast, we have about, say, 7 to 8 options to choose from. Where there's going to be like pancakes, or they're going to be muffins, they're going to be dosa, idli. I mean, you name it, and we've got it. Overnight oats. So there's so many options that you can choose for one single meal, that it becomes very easy for a client to stick on a plan with us, because it's not boring. Like, you're not
Yeah.
eating the same thing every day. And secondly, of course, like we mentioned, that our nutritionists do follow-ups with them on a weekly basis. So we do take in their advice and their input so seriously, that if they're not liking something, if they're finding the taste not very palatable, we are going to change it as per their requirement. We're going to make sure that it's as convenient and as easy for them, and as tasty for them, to stick on our plan for a long term.
Wow. I was just going through your Insta page, and the food is looking so delicious, and there's all kinds, I can see fruits and berries and prawns and so much. I think this is grilled fish. So, it's looking very yummy and very healthy. Wow, I'm so glad you guys, got into this, and you were, trying to, bring so much of, comfort and so much of convenience to everybody. So thank you so much. So how difficult was it to, leave your corporate job and get into a startup, and, do something in this space where, everybody is different, the palettes are different, the ideologies are different. Like, some people want to have almonds with their peel, some people don't like it with the peel. So, how easy or difficult, what were the challenges for you guys?
Okay, so I mean, leaving a corporate job, of course, the big thing in place. You're leaving something which is easy. You already have systems in place, and then it was all about doing something for yourself, and that's something which we had thought of for the longest time. So it was all about putting the perspective in place, waiting for that right time, that right opportunity, and we thought, what, let's take it. And worst case scenario, you can always get back to the corporate life, if things go south. But the idea was to, again, there was a gap in the market about healthy, clean eating meals, and especially more than clean eating meals, about healthy, clean eating, flavorful meals. And that's where we wanted to create our niche of different options, different flavors. Of course, we have our own challenges of clients who are very regimented, who think that what they know is right. So there's a lot of education which also needs to be passed on from our team to the clients. If, for example, as you asked about, clients eating almonds in the morning. Now, the question is not about eating almonds, but it's about how many almonds in a day. So again, nutrition is all about portion control, and it's all about how many pieces are you eating, how many calories are you intaking, and it's not only about food. It's about your lifestyle. It's about your good eating habits and your exercise habits. It's all about how much water intake you're taking. So when clients come to us and when they ask us questions that how many kilos can we lose in a month, it's again very diverse, and it's something which is not constant across client. We support
Subjective, yeah.
we support clients on a fat loss journey if that's their plan, but we can give them some sort of an indication. But it's more about eating clean, working out, having a good balanced lifestyle, sleeping well, which is very important. Keeping your stress out of the picture as
Staying
much
away from
staying away from junk, of course. Of course, we all love our cheat meals. We like to go to Big Chill and have our Mississippi mud pie and all of that, which of course we encourage as well at times. You should not go, but you need to portion it out. Like, for us as well, being in the nutrition space and, supporting clients, we are also always we always do a sanity check on the kind of food which we're eating every day. And we do have our slip ups as well. We do like to go out and eat, probably a McDonald's once in a while. But that's what we do. We try to balance it out in such a way that the right amount of nutrition from our, and at the same time, you feel the need to go out and eat a cheat meal. It is fine. Let's be more realistic and focused rather than being so regimented, where you'll probably do a plan for a month and after that you're going to slip and you're going to put on all that
Yeah.
weight back.
Also, it's
Wow.
not a fad diet. It's
Yeah.
not something that you start and you end on a for a 21-day diet, or it's not like a 40-day diet. It's something which means as you're bringing a change into your lifestyle, which does include the cheat meals, which does include a little bit of indulgence here and there. Even we send, like, at times we're sending like Oreo protein balls, or maybe snickerdoodles or something like that, which is basically
Wow.
those uh, fun stuff that we usually try to binge on. So it's not something that we're encouraging as just do it for a month and then you will see the results. No, you might not see a result in a month. You might see it after on your second month, depending on how consistent you are. So end of the day, this is what also we are facing a challenge at Trust, that teaching our clients or educating our clients about staying consistent on a plan. That is very important.
Of course, I think it's all about your lifestyle changes. I think first you have to, channelize your energy and, at least be in that zone that I want to follow this. I think that itself is the first challenge. And then obviously it's a slow and steady walk. It's not like, an overnight transformation. So, you walk that healthy route and then you achieve your goals. So I have a question from one of the viewers. It's about almonds. So how many almonds ideally should be eaten each day?
Now again, that is subjective depending on what your goal is. You could probably just have one or two, and you can go all the way to 8 to 10, depending on if you're powerlifting. Are you on a fat loss plan? Are you on a muscle gain plan? So again, you really need to understand what your goal would be to start out with. If your objective is to lose weight, we need to do your body analysis. We need to understand what your current weight is and what your goal weight would be. Based on that, we'll give a macros plan of how much carbs, fat, and protein you need to eat, and based on that, we'll tell you how many almonds you can eat. So again, it is very diverse. It's very subjective. So there's not one single answer for that.
Of course, as I said, it's a personal, choice for everybody. So, having said that, I was thinking that suppose you must be catering to so many clients till now. So, what's the trend like? How many clients do actually stick to the plan and they have that, motivation to continue the entire thing? And if they falter, so how do you make up for the entire break or certain lip, because obviously it's a calculated, I'm sure, journey which you have planned out for someone for a particular goal with their body weight and other aspects in mind. So how do you, so first question is how many stick on, and those who don't, how do you come back with a revised
So I
sub plan?
there is a fair amount of fallouts which happen month on month. The reason why is people come with a lot of motivation initially, but then when they start looking at smaller portions, say hypothetically, if you're talking about somebody coming on a fat loss plan. Now, fat loss plan is all about portion control, which is one of the most important factors of losing weight as well. Now, if a client suddenly who was eating, say, 4 chapatis and he starts receiving only 2 chapatis, he feels, this is not justified. I'm eating very less. I cannot do this. But that whole education and for the client to understand that which his system also takes, it doesn't happen overnight. His system would take at least a week, 10 days for him to adapt of eating less. But what happens in that 10 days, if the client gets so irritated or he's unhappy because he feels that he's being cheated, he's not getting the right amount of food, he's not getting the right amount of portion. But again, the education, which is something which is which is a miss, and that's what we try to keep on emphasizing to the client that, guys, if you need to lose weight, you need to start, eating less, and you need to start training, you need to start exercising. So of course, coming back to your question about fallout, yes, that happens. I would say at least 30 to 35% on a monthly basis is a fallout rate. But of course, those clients, once they feel that yes, they are happy to stick to a plan, and once their body gets climatized to eating less, they start seeing the changes, they start feeling better about themselves, energy levels start shooting up, and then they start sticking with us. I would say, we've been in the profession for the last 6 years in the whole meal plan space, and there have been clients. There are, I would say, at least around 30 to 35% of our clients have been with us since we started out, which is a fair amount of happy clients who see the changes which have happened to them. And it's not only about healthy portion controlled food, but it's all about conveniences as well. I mean, you just get up in the morning, and all you see is a big box of food sitting in front of your house, and all you do is take it in the house, put it in the fridge, and eat as you require. So convenience factor is very important, where a lot of our clients come on board only for convenience. But then again, there are a lot of clients who want the convenience, and they want some sort of a result, and they want some sort of a change in their well-being as well.
Great. I think that's really, really, really insightful. So I have another question from one of the viewers. So how much does it ideally cost? So, depending, so the plans are based on number of days or a goal or a specific time period, like just to get an idea.
So we're currently based in Dubai, in the UAE. So we supply our meals across all the 7 Emirates every day. So it's fresh deliveries getting shipped out every morning to our clients. Again, depends, as you said, if somebody just wants to get on a fat loss plan and they're looking for 3 meals, which would be, say, breakfast, lunch, dinner, it would be coming to roughly around 1800 dirhams. 1800 dirhams would be around, I think, 38,000 Indian rupees, if you calculate it. But that includes your taxes, your daily deliveries, which are going out. And of course, prices in Dubai are very different to prices in India.
Yeah.
Really can't compare.
Of course.
We are
So our next question from one of the viewers: when are you launching here in India?
very soon, to be honest. We are doing a feasibility. We see there's a gap in the market here as well. A lot of clients, we have a lot of Indian clients in Dubai, and they keep on asking us if, since they're on the meal plan in Dubai, they're looking out for friends and families who keep on asking them if this kind of a service exists and if Freshly Meals is in India as well. But yes, there is a plan for 2024 to actually launch and test waters and see. It's going to be a small pilot. We're going to start with probably one or two cities to start out with, and then as the requirement comes in.
So another question which comes to my mind is, as a client, how do you track my progress? Do you have a matrix? You have a chart? And how often do you exchange feedbacks?
Okay, so how we do this is, as we said earlier, we have weekly nutrition calls. So what we do is we have a tracker in place where the nutritionist gets on call. There's an initial consultation call which happens, which is part of the package, where we understand what your needs, what your goals are, where you currently stand, what your goal would be. Based on that, we create a calorie tracker for you. We track how many liters of water you're having, how many step counts are you doing on a daily basis, what kind of exercises are you doing. Along with that, there is a weekly follow-up call, just to have a quick chat to understand where they are and how they're feeling about the meals. If typical questions to come about, oh, I'm still feeling hungry. That's again because of it's a portion control plan. But then of course, we try to educate them that you need to increase. There has to be an intake of high fiber for you to offset that craving, that food craving. Have some more water. But of course, your body just gets climatized to that. But yes, coming back to your question, we do follow-ups with the clients just to do a track on their progress.
Could you also tell us a little bit about your team? Apart from you, you must be having a team of, I'm sure, nutritionists and dietitians and chefs. So, can you tell us a little bit about the team which you have in place?
Yes, Since we're currently operating in the UAE, we have our own facility. We have our own production facility, which is almost 3,500 square feet of production space. We have a team of over 20 people, which is a mix of course, a production team, which includes chefs, includes hygiene officers. We have account managers, sales team. We have our back-end admin support, finance, as well as certified DHA certified nutritionists on board who curate plans. We sit with our nutritionists as well as with our head chef to formulate new recipes, new flavors, new menus. Every quarter we have new flavors which are coming out. And hindsight, we have over 700 different flavors which are getting produced month on month. So the options are unreal.
Yeah.
So clients really can't get bored of the options that we have to offer.
Your food is so amazingly, it looks so yummy. I can't go beyond this picture, which is there on the screen. And, even I think you're doing those fruit bowls. So really, really great initiative. Thank you so much. So another question from one of the viewers. So what tips will you give us to remain healthy? Of course, we talked about sleeping and eating. So some gyan from both of you. I'm sure you'll have a lot of pearls of wisdom to share with us.
So I think one thing, because in your mind, you have to be very clear that if you want to be on this path, first thing is you need to stay consistent, because consistency is the only thing that will help you gain health, not only physically but mentally as well. So that is very important. And in my experience, I would say to stay healthy, you must be on a good diet, which includes good portions of protein and fiber and carbs. So they should not make you feel weak, or they should not make you feel overstuffed at the same time. So it is very important to have a calculated portion plan for your meals. Secondly, of course, having any sort of a sport in your life, or any sort of a activity which is outdoor activity. It could be anything. It could just be a walk in your garden, or it could also be just playing badminton, or anything at all, maybe once a week or twice a week, which really helps a lot in your mental health as well. Also, thirdly, I would say, of course, gymming or working out, or any sort of working out, maybe 3 to 4 times a week, should be a very, very good plan for your weekly, to stay healthy, and to have your goals, and to maintain your lifestyle in a particular way. Also, the last thing which I love the most is maybe some form of yoga, or maybe some form of meditation, which is, even if you do 15 minutes of meditation a day, even if it is a guided meditation, or just sitting with your eyes shut, with your door should be shut, of course, with nobody disturbing you. It just makes so much difference in the way you clear your thoughts. You start balancing your energies. It's just everything together is a wonderful package to move forward in your life.
Wow, thank you so much. So, Divya, can you tell us a little bit more about this particular picture? What is it? Just to know, I'm just trying to show the variety which you guys are also bringing to everyone. So, what is this?
It's a watermelon feta salad with noodles. So basically, it's, of course, it's one of the best salads that we are giving out. People love it. I love it. So we've got watermelon cubes in it. We've got feta cheese. We've got baby spinach, cucumbers, and the dressing is of your balsamic glaze. It's absolutely delicious and so refreshing for summers, especially. People love it. We all love it.
Wow. And I see you give noodles as well. Wow. So, one is not starving, one is having all variety of food.
Absolutely. Because, like I said, the idea is to stay consistent through your life. It's not a fad diet. You want to eat everything. If you eat it in correct proportions, you can eat everything. You can eat a burger. We get burgers.
We have healthy burgers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily have to be deep fried.
So, do you guys do vegan also? Vegan options?
We have a vegan plan. We have a paleo plan. We do, low carb plan as well. We have balanced living plans, which is basically regular portions for people who are just maintain their weight. And then we have athlete plans, which are very high protein plans, more for people who are looking to build muscle. And of course, the most popular across the world is your fat loss plan, where anybody and everybody wants to lose weight, irrespective, even if they're thin.
Yeah, thank you so much. Nikhil and Divya, thank you so much for your time. The whole session has been very informative. So, I wish both of you and Freshly Meals all the best. Please keep doing all the great work. And I am so informed today after this show. And I'm really, really, really looking forward for you guys to launch here in India. So, wish you all the best. And on Happy World Health Day, thank you so much for bringing so much of health and happiness to all of us. And I'm really, really happy that your clients at Dubai, at UAE are reaping all the benefits and rewards. So, high time you guys start here. And I'm going to be subscribing the first. So, thank you so much for your time. And viewers, I will leave the link for the social media handles for Freshly Meals. So, do have a look, do spread awareness, and we look forward to, subscribing soon. Thank
Thank you.
Thank
you.
you for
Have
having
a
us again.
wonderful day.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.